This episode, I'm going to be talking about the newest changes that are going on with Naruto, my thoughts on those changes, as well as a proposal to you, the viewers. So let's get started. So, the 17th Naruto set entitled Will of Fire is upon us, and it brings many new aspects to the game that should build excitement for brand new players and veterans alike. The first change I'd like to address isn't really a change per se, it's more of a refocusing. From Will of Fire onward, the 5 elemental symbols will have their unique strengths displayed in a more blatant and obvious fashion. As of right now, only a few aspects of these strengths are confirmed. Wind will be the element that contains the strongest draw power, and it has been represented in the preview cards Loss and Entrustment. A long time ago, the famous, or to some people infamous, Naruto player, and forgive me if I butcher this name, Andrew Cardlitz? I don't know. He's also known as Zero on the site. But he complained that there should be earlier draw power so that players don't have to draw their curve and then start drawing cards. Instead, players will be able to draw cards to help fix their curve if they draw badly early on. It seems as if these cards were tailor-made for Zero, seeing as these are the best draw power cards we've seen in terms of amount of cards drawn for their turn cost in a long time. Texans07, one of the moderators on the Bandai site, as well as a Bandai employee, stated that I can guarantee you that you won't find any other symbol getting a straight 1-for-1 draw unless it has a wind symbol. I suppose that pretty much solidifies wind as the draw power element. What I'd like to see is archetypes within archetypes that support its main strength. For example, since wind is the draw power element, it would be cool to see something like puppets have effects that make them more powerful if you have more cards in your hand than your opponent does. Then something like medical ninja have effects that rely on discarding cards from your hand to heal your in-play ninja or something like that. Both play differently, with one archetype focusing on conserving cards in hand and the other expending them. However, both rely on the backbone of the wind symbol, which is drawing cards. However, this is just what I would do personally if I were designing the set. Some other tidbits Texan07 had to share was that Fire would have Search, and Lightning would have, quote, an effect that is something that is between Search and Draw. Now, I guess this is just a card that they're going to get, and it's not maybe Lightning's main focus, so as far as we know right now, Lightning, we're not really too sure what their primary strength will be, but they will have a card that apparently is between Search and Draw. So where does that leave the last two elements? My guesses are Water will have some sort of chakra control, either gaining more chakra themselves, denying the opponent their chakra, or both. Hopefully Bandai can balance this so it isn't as powerful as Yori and Thread of the Tail Beast, because those are really a beating. If I had to guess, I feel Earth would have a focus on field presence. We've seen this in cards like Shikamaru Unwillingness, the multitude of permanent mission cards, and their ability to capitalize on those permanent mission cards with jutsu like Formation. So I'd say those are probably they're definitely my guesses as to what their focuses might be come the next set. Along with the 17th set comes 2 slight changes to the rules. First, players may have as many client cards in play at the same time. The uniqueness rule, however, still applies. So basically you can have 2 or more clients in play so long as they have different names. And second, players may now break the ninja limit rule during deck building. This means players are no longer restricted to including no more than 30 ninja cards in their deck. Now, players may include anywhere from 0 to 50 ninja cards in their deck, a rule Zero was very much in favor of for a long time now. Is there a pattern here? Well, my conspiracy theories aside, the last bit of news I'd like to share with you guys is that of the upcoming Naruto Shonen Jump events. On the screen, I'll be posting the prize structure as well as the event dates and locations. There's a huge debate going on about the format that will be in place for the Washington Jump on May 8th. Apparently, it was stated this jump will promote the unlimited format as opposed to the block format. So if you're planning on attending, keep a close eye on the threads to find out basically what's confirmed about the event's format. Lastly, I'd like to touch on plans for future episodes. I know my videos get many non-Naruto players, and some might not fully understand the rules of the game. Now, because of this, I was thinking about doing a series of videos explaining the rules of the game and answering any frequently asked questions about the game. So if you're one of the non-Naruto players, or maybe you just happen to want to brush up on the rules for whatever reason, please leave a comment or send me a message stating if you'd like a short series of videos explaining the rules. That's going to be it for this episode, you guys. Thanks a lot for training at the dojo, and until next time.